Hey, are you with Mama?
Yeah.
Okay, so yesterday, I'm sorry I didn't call you back. I had to go to the emergency room because my stomach was hurting still. So I didn't tell you all because I didn't want nobody to worry. But when I went to the doctor the first time, I was diagnosed as having a bacterial infection as well as being pregnant. But I felt like the pregnancy was a topic because like I was leaking pink discharge, and like I have had this constant pain in my right side that still hasn't gone away. So I went to the emergency room yesterday because I started throwing up and my leg went numb on the right side. So they did an ultrasound and I am pregnant with twins.
What? Are y'all excited about that?
Yeah, I'm excited. I was just trying to wait to make sure that it wasn't a topic before I announced that I was pregnant.
Kenny,
Yes.
how do you feel? Are
I'm
you okay?
good. I'm good. It was a while yesterday.
Are y'all happy?
We're good. Jasmyn's super stoked.
Was you scared to tell me?
No?
Oh, okay.
I'm good. I'm
He
good.
said he good. Good, but are you excited?
I never get excited. I get worried. I'm like, how we going forward? We gotta do this. We gotta move this.
I'm not worried about that part. My concern, so my only thing is I'm a little nervous about like how the pregnancy is going to go, especially since Kay came so early. So that's my only concern.
You don't tell kids, mama and daddy yet?
No,
Yeah, we found out yesterday.
yeah, we found out last night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we all been in the doctor's office getting stuff done. Jasmyn had to go in because she hasn't been feeling good lately. Loss of energy and sickness and stuff like that. So she went to the whoa.
You already know what that person is.
Anywho. Anyway, we went to the doctor. So we are expecting again.
You said you are? Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm like, okay, here we go. Congratulations. You throw it on it like that?
Yeah, we're expecting, but
Oh, look, you talking about Jasmyn ain't been feeling good. Tina and I was giving the eye.
all of us have been going back and forth to the doctor these past couple of weeks for different stuff. So, but yes, we're expecting, but we are. Yeah. Well, we're expecting. We're going from just 1 to 3. So, twins.
How far along are we before we get excited?
8 weeks.
8 weeks, something like that.
Alright, we need to make it a little while longer before we get too excited, okay? Hey, congratulations. Congratulations. Double time. It's gonna be up.
Thank you.
We're going to go find out the genders of the babies today. Yay.
What are you hoping for?
I think it is
Oh,
two boys.
You think it's 2 boys?
I'm not hoping for anything. I just think it's 2 boys. If I'm right, I'm right. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I know you are hoping for at least 1 boy.
So,
And that they are healthy.
I'm not picky.
So yay. I don't think we can record. So yeah. But this is the bump today. It's looking cute. It's looking plump. So I gotta look at a book. I don't know how far along I am. is it? 22 weeks. I am currently 22 weeks. This is what the belly looks like. See that? Ooh, big mama. And ooh, do I have any cravings? I don't think I have anything odd. I really enjoy Philly cheesesteaks, but I've always been a type of person who like Philly cheesesteaks, so that's nothing odd. Do crave salads a lot. I crave salads with K as well, so that's nothing new. Other cravings. Lemonades. Crave lemonades. Or like specialty type of drinks. Like if I were to go out to a bar, like a sweet non-alcoholic drink, but people usually don't know what to make me when I say that, so yeah, that. I think that might be it. Oh, donuts. Like, really enjoy donuts. This stuff actually has been really helpful. And our water. A maternity band, because they are starting to get heavy. Oh, I thought that was like boob hanging out with this. Actually, it's not boob. I thought it was boob. If anybody is pregnant with twins for the first time, it does get better if you are still in your first trimester. My first trimester was absolutely horrendous. I just knew I was not going to make it through the pregnancy because it was just that rough. I was throwing up all day, every day, couldn't eat, couldn't drink water. I went like a good month without drinking water because I just couldn't drink it. So I would drink ginger ale and orange juice. Blood sugar was through the roof, but we have came back down now, so all is well. Yeah, my cravings are donuts. I'm gonna pull them up so y'all can see. There's a difference between a decent donut and a great or good donut. And y'all, let me show y'all the donut. Y'all, like I said, I had a donut in the car. I had it glazed. And I'm mad at myself for eating it in the car because I didn't know it was gonna be that good. And I only got one glazed because I'm usually like a maple donut cinnamon roll type of girl. So I'm still a little hurt. But anyways, and y'all, they had the 4.7 stars, but again, in Tucson, you can go to a place with 4.8 stars and that thing be real lackluster. Like Tucson don't know what good food is, so. But y'all, I went in there, I'm hungry. Okay, I had to have a moment there. Okay, y'all, so I go and I get half a dozen because it's just me and I don't want to eat all of the donuts in one sitting because I've been doing that lately. And I'll just be eating donuts because that's my craving. But y'all, I go and you can do like a regular or a mix, and I'm like, okay, what's a mix? And it was like, oh, well, that means you can get like the jelly filled cinnamon rolls, apple fritters, specialty donuts, because they had like other donuts too. I'm like, okay, cool, let's do a half a dozen mix then. I get me one glaze, 2 maple, 2 cinnamon rolls, and 1 chocolate with sprinkles, because, you know, let's try something different. Let's be a little, you know, because I never get chocolate donuts. Like, I just don't. But y'all, my man's hooked me up, gave me an apple fritter. Actually, I only got 1 cinnamon roll, but he hooked me up with an extra cinnamon roll, an apple fritter, and then the other donut I got was an old fashioned. Y'all, when I say I bit into that glazed donut on the way home, baby. Krispy Kreme who? That thing was delicious. So I had to take a bite of my chocolate while I was in the car as well. And it's also pretty good, but again, I'm not a huge fan of chocolate like that. But this is good. But I got crunch. I can tell it was freshly made. Yeah, it's good. So I knew I was gonna have to wait until I got home to try my cinnamon roll. My cinnamon roll, it feels like it needs to get warmed up. Let's see which one I want to eat. Ooh, I don't know which one. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna take a little bite of it as is. Y'all, hold on. All right, y'all, so I had to put it in the oven. I mean, not the oven, the microwave for a little bit, because if it tastes the way it tastes, just fresh out the box, I know something. And I only put it in for like 7 seconds, but it's still hot. Might have to hide these. Yeah, I can taste the butter in it. I don't know who grandma is in there frying these donuts up. Ooh, I'm about to be in there daily. Cinnamon roll is anointed, y'all. And what's surprising me about it? It don't got that much glaze on it, but this thing, do y'all see that? Do y'all see that though? Oh, God been good to me, y'all. Y'all, I just wanna eat more of you. I just like apple fritters like that. I already know it's gonna be good. The boy's happy, mama happy. Yeah, we're gonna leave us a review, because that don't make no sense for donuts to be that dang good now. Now she popping out the shirt, y'all. We'll be 23 weeks tomorrow. Babies are super active. Get close-up shot of my belly so y'all can see my hairy stomach. My line is mad crooked, but it's starting to get darker, and it's starting to go up here now. It wasn't like this a few weeks ago. So my line is coming, so we'll see how it changes. But yeah, we crooked under here, but I was crooked with Kay, so it is what it is. But sorry I look like this, but not sorry, because child is pregnant. There is like this pain I am feeling, like, I don't know if it's a hand or a foot, but like, I think maybe it's one of the babies. Like, it's uncomfortable. It don't feel good. And then in addition to my round ligament varicosity, my right side is just, but I made some tuna fish. How y'all like y'all tuna fish? Do you like it sweet or do you like it like savory? Because I like mine savory with some Old Bay seasoning and Tony's and a little Laurie's if I'm feeling like it. But yeah. Oh, and pickles. I don't like sweet relish in it. It gotta be just, you know, salty pickles, savory. But yeah, so that's how I'm feeling right now. I figured let me document, so when the boys get older and it's Mother's Day or my birthday, I can be like, but look what all y'all put me through. I deserve it. But yeah, no. Something just hurt on my right side, so I'm probably just going to be in this bed for a little bit. I'm gonna have to get up when Kate come home, but for right now I'm gonna just enjoy this bed because my right side is, it feels so odd, like it's so hard to describe it. It hurts, but it also feels like just odd, like, you know, like if you have sat, for anybody who likes to stretch and is not like super flexible, you know when you stretch to that point where it starts to kind of hurt a little bit, and if you stay in that position for too long, then it kind of has that numb feeling that like it doesn't hurt but it doesn't feel good. That's what it kind of feels like. So yeah, it's rough. We're gonna make it through. I'll be 6 months exactly on Wednesday, so today is Monday, so what's that, 24 weeks? I'll be 24 weeks. So we still got some weeks to go. 16 to be exact. And I know it's probably going to fly by because time is flying by, but I have enjoyed my pregnancy so much this far. The first trimester was really, really rough, which is why I do not have no footage whatsoever, because it was super rough and girl just wasn't thinking about recording. But ever since, I've been feeling better and better and better, except for today. Today is one of those days where it's just like, oh. But overall, very thankful, very happy. And a lot of people do not know this, but I am single. My children's father, my children's father and I went our separate ways for the final time back in June, shortly after I found out I was pregnant. We'll go into that detail a little later, but it was really, really rough because I was also single when I had Kay. We also went through a rough patch, and you know, when I was pregnant with Kay, it was just very sad, very depressing. I lost myself completely, and it was just a rough pregnancy emotionally, not even physically. So that could have contributed to why I had Kay so early, because it was just a very sad time. And not because of Kay, it was just all that was going on. Like, I've always wanted Kay. There was never any issue there. And then with the boys, I also always wanted them. And actually put my foot down and said, we keep in this pregnancy. If you want to be there, you can. If not, then that is your right, that is your choice. And that was before I knew it was 2. So them being twins didn't have any influence on me keeping them. I already wanted to keep them. So yeah, but this pregnancy, like, although I am single, I'm not going through the depression that I went through like I did last time, because I had just so much, I just had so much like expectations on myself on how I felt like my pregnancy should go, and I had this dream of how my pregnancy was going to go. So when it didn't pan out the way that I thought and I hoped that it would. It was very crushing, and it was very hard for me to pivot and readjust to that. So it was rough. But this go around, like, my focus is on me. I am happy. Like, I can completely, fully, 100% say that I am happy. I am thankful. I am grateful that I get to be pregnant again, and I get to experience pregnancy once more, and I just can't wait to meet them. Super duper excited. I feel like it took me hitting rock bottom mentally and emotionally. Like, I've hit rock bottom physically before, like, where, like, just I didn't have any money and I was homeless and all of this other stuff. So I've been physically at rock bottom, but to spiritually, mentally, emotionally hit rock bottom, that was my very first time ever hitting that. And I hope and pray that it is my last time hitting that, because it was really, really rough. And I don't know, I'm just so thankful that I did go through that. Like, to find your highest self, sometimes I feel like you have to reach your lowest self. Like, you have to meet that part of you where you're almost unrecognizable to yourself. And once you can greet that part of you and understand that part of you and acknowledge that that part of you exists, then you learn ways on how to build from there and fix what needs to be fixed. So what I learned is that I did not value self-love. I was looking for love outwardly from so many different people, when the whole time it was me that I should have looked for that love in. So yeah, it's just a different ball game this go around. Super happy, still blessed, still excited for what the future holds. Do not have any animosity towards anybody, not feeling a type of way towards anybody, and I love it. I'm happy. I can't wait to see what God does for my family. I can't wait to see the story that is written from here and how it all pans out. That is my 23-week update. But choose joy, because you can. All right, y'all, I am 26 weeks today. Make sure that's not all up on me. I'm gonna fold it down, because, you know, it be cutting into me when I sit, so we're gonna fold you down. They might be up. Sometimes they'll move. I feel like somebody kicking me. None of my cameras, I mean, not my cameras, I only got one camera. None of my batteries seem to be charged. So I can't talk to y'all right now like I wanted to, because all 3 batteries are dead. So yeah, so gotta get y'all full waiting for tonight. Oh, I dreamed of this love for so long, waiting for tonight.
Running what appeared to be last-minute errands. As the afternoon wore on, Revere and his...
Got my donuts. Ooh. I thought she gave me the wrong one, but it's okay. Oh, we getting big out here, child. Thank you, Lord, for allowing my pregnancy to go so smooth and so well. I think I look good too. Y'all can't tell me nothing. Oh, cool. I can't do it, Cardi. Cardi probably tired of people doing it anyway though. My line a little bit for my core. Back has been hurting, so that's that. But I gained 30 pounds so far. We still got, I believe, 12 weeks, 3 months. 3 months left. Look at us out here growing babies. Their names are Jasir and Kenji, where my babies are, and then my core. So, yeah. Now, it's my last week in my second trimester. So today's Monday. Wednesday, I officially hit the 3rd trimester, and I am excited yet sad all at the same time, because I know that just means we're getting closer and closer to when I will be having the babies. And the streets is cold out here. No, I'm kidding, but no, for real. They're just safer inside versus outside of me. So that is mainly why I am sad, because I do know, like, once they get into the real world, you know, anything can happen, anything can go on, even though anything can happen while they're inside as well. But you know, they're just a little bit safer inside, and I know where they're at all times. And I know that they're safe. So yeah. But yeah, I'm getting ready for work. But I'm out belly for the most part. Like, I haven't seen my booty get bigger. Oh, my girls got bigger, but that's about it. Booty still the same, but yeah, you can see it right there. Now, do I work out? I do not work out. But I do stretch, do drink mostly water. And we usually have home-cooked meals. I'm a big fan of home-cooked food because, yeah, that's just what I like. But I do not deprive myself. I still will have fast food if I feel like having it. I still will eat ice cream if I feel like having, like, desserts and stuff like that. Donuts are still my craving. So I'll probably have half a dozen donuts maybe every 2 weeks. So yeah, we still eating. We don't deprive ourselves, but we also balance. Like, I think that's the biggest thing with having a healthy pregnancy, is making sure you find a balance. Like, yes, you're eating for 2, and in this case eating for 3, but be mindful of what you're eating. I also do vegan meals once a week. I've been slacking for the last 2-3 weeks because I have not had the energy. I definitely feel the 3rd trimester approaching. Like, that's when I knew it was getting close, because like my energy started waning. So yeah, but I would say that's the biggest thing I have learned about maintaining a healthy pregnancy weight, is making sure that you are doing what you can to choose mindful meals and not just something to eat because it's there or because you can. But this is a part of a body part right there. Oh, I burned myself the other day. I was taking chicken out of the oven and the pan hit my stomach. I said, I'm too old, because I believe that's how I got this one, like, years ago, doing that same exact thing. So yeah, me taking stuff out the oven sometimes it's not the safest thing for me. I also got a burn right here, and that was from me frying bacon, I believe. That thing just popped off and hit me. So yeah, sis definitely been burning her stomach. But other than that, I think our stomach looks good. I have lines from where I was laying down. Definitely been using my Palmer's belly butter, and I think it keeps my skin for the most part moisturized. I haven't seen any stretch marks like at all. Actually, I haven't seen any stretch marks. These are from my pregnancy with Kay. But yeah, so we'll see how it goes, but so far so good. I think we're looking good. I do get out of breath very easily. Sleeping is rough. I usually can't breathe at night. Like, I get very congested and have to start breathing out of my mouth, and then my lips get dry, and then I wake up because it's just like a hot mess. And then also my back sometimes hurt, but I have found the cure. So I usually put this pillow in the front like this, and then I have a memory foam pillow here that I usually put in the back. So this one is like a little bit more firm, and then this one like just like kind of melts to your body. So I use this for my back, this for my belly, and then I lay on top of my silk pillowcase, and then I usually have my leg like wrapped in between here. So yeah, this is usually how I sleep.
Can't nobody show you how to be healed if they're not healthy. There are some things I want to show you that position you prosper, so that you can leave an inheritance for your children's children.
It's Thanksgiving, and this is how I look. I wasn't able to sleep last night because my stomach, it was terrible. My joints feel loose, and I'm like, Lord, please don't let it be signs of early labor.
Alright, this is what we're gonna do. Mute.
Alright.
I'm gonna mute this. Alright, so good afternoon, everyone. Today is the big day that we have all been waiting for. We have the virtual baby shower for the twins. Jasmyn, how far along are you exactly?
29 weeks.
So she is 29 weeks exactly. That's what everyone was able to.
Yes, thank you for joining.
Yeah, we know Saturdays can be busy for a lot of people with work and whatever else may be, so we appreciate that. So we're gonna get to the moment that we've all been waiting for, other than when the babies get here.
I make up because it's about that time, but y'all, I'm big, y'all. Rest look good.
Hopefully they do not arrive until late January. That's what I'm shooting for. So, yeah.
I went on a walk earlier today with Kay. I think I did too much. You can't really see it, but like one baby B, is all the way over here. And the other baby is normal, just down. It's the Flow app. Really informative. My babies are actually a little bit bigger One is 3 pounds and 6 ounces, which is baby A. And then baby B is 3 pounds, 8 ounces. So slightly bigger. Yeah, don't judge my toenails. But feet swollen. Leg a little swollen. Can't see my ankles. Will be 31 weeks tomorrow. Yeah. 32 weeks today. But yeah, y'all, I'm big. I'm big. My water broke with Kay when I was 31 weeks, 5 days. So I'm very happy and blessed that I have made it to 32 weeks. The goal is to make it to at least 34 weeks now. So 2 more weeks. And then if I can get there, our next goal is to get me to 37 weeks. No, 36 weeks. So that would be January 19th. And then after that, they would like for me to go at least another week. But if they come, they come. If they don't, then even better, because they have more time to grow. So I'm just hoping and praying that I can have a natural delivery, because that's what I want. I would love to do it naturally again. I did it natural with Kay. No medications then. I remember the pain like it was yesterday. That burning sensation is not fun. That ring of fire is what they call it. So I'm not looking forward to that part of it, but I am hoping to do another natural unmedicated birth. Yeah, so that is the goal. Dear Lord, thank you in advance for all that you are doing, have done, will continue to do. So yeah, sis is out of breath. 8 months officially. Yay! So excited. Can't wait to meet my babies. Oh, we have their middle names. I don't know if I shared that yet or not, but baby A will be Jasir Amari, and then baby B will be Kenji Amir. So their names are picked out. Oh, let me show y'all their little outfits that came in the mail. I bought for them because I'm like, I can't wait for my little babies. So this is Kay's little shirt. I'm gonna put it on the bed here because more room. I would like to take some photos, of course. Hopefully she'll be able to fit that still. Because I got a 2T, which is what she's in right now. And I'm like, I don't think she's going to grow that much. But you never know. So we'll see. But this is like my favorite part of being pregnant. It's like when it makes it feel more real for me is when I see the little baby clothing. Because it's like, oh, you're going to be this small. And I know it's not going to last long. So, how cute. Y'all, I can't wait to see them in it. And then we got Kay. So, the gray is a little different, but all is well. It will be okay. So, oh, I can't believe I got 3 kids. Whew. All right, y'all. So, on my way to Sonic to go get a frozen strawberry limeade, craving something sweet and cold. So yeah, on our way to go get that. But I thought, why not have a little story chat time? So yeah, I look how I look, but that's all right. So I just wanted to talk about like how appearances are not everything. I'm currently 8 months pregnant, 32 weeks. This is my 4th pregnancy, and this is the 4th time I have been single while pregnant. And I'm not even gonna get all the way into the story right now because it would be too long and we don't got that much time today. So I'll definitely share that story another time. But basically, me and my children's father were together and we're doing well considering all that we had been through. When I found out I was pregnant, and it was even before we found out that we were having twins, it was just literally found out I was pregnant, and he felt like it was too much and that maybe we had rushed back into our relationship and that he needed time to himself. So it was like really heartbreaking because like it wasn't the first time this had happened. The second time that I had ended up pregnant, because the other 2 times before this pregnancy we weren't together. We were in the works of getting back together, but we weren't officially together when I got pregnant. So yeah, but anywho, this go around we actually were together, had just moved in together, and I thought things were going well. We had went to counseling, so I felt like we were pretty sure about one another, but him not so much about me. So he basically was letting me know that like he couldn't handle being in a relationship with me at that time, and so he wasn't necessarily breaking up with me, but the way I took it, it was like, look, if you're not sure about me, then there's no need for me to just, you know, sit around and wait here for you to get sure about me. So I said and suggested that, you know, maybe we should just go ahead and call it quits, and I didn't want to get back into our relationship again because like I was tired of the back and forth. So literally since June, when I found out I was pregnant, we haven't been together. Then we found out shortly after that there were 2 so that was a shock. But yeah, so this whole time we haven't been together, and as of lately he's been telling me how he would like for us to be back together, and that he would like for his family to be together. But you know, at this point I just feel like I would be doing myself a disservice, because how many times do you have to go through the same thing with a person before you realize that this is going to become a cycle if you don't put it into it? And so that's what I feel like it would be. So although it sucks and it's not the way I pictured any of my pregnancies to go, I would rather be by myself than to continue feeling the way I felt, because like my self-esteem was very low because there's another person involved. Same person he cheated on me with. Like he doesn't know where he wants to fit them in his life. And so for me, it's like we've been going through the same issue for almost 3 years now. Enough is enough. Like if you're still unsure, then I'm gonna just remove myself because I don't want to be in it. So it's just really hard because nobody really knows that this is what's going on. Like I let his mom know that we're not together because, you know, of course his mom is not going to disown him or look at him differently or treat him differently. But I let her know early on that we weren't together because I didn't want to have them pressuring him to marry me or anything like that, because he's in the military, and with us having 2 babies, like it would just be the easiest thing to do would be to get married. So I didn't want him to have that pressure from his side of the family. So I just let her know early on, like, look, we're not together anymore. And yeah, but my family, however, does not know that we're not together. And the reason being is my family is not going to be able to handle it like his family because he's not their son. So, and I wouldn't blame my mom for feeling the type of way, because if somebody treated me the way he treated me, I'm sorry, if somebody treated Kay, if a guy treated Kay the way that he has treated me, I would not like the guy whatsoever. I wouldn't want anything to do with him. I would be telling Kay, come on home. So like, I just haven't shared with my family that side of it, because like there's already enough you know, going on as is. I don't want my family to, you know, feel a part of it or have to defend me or feel a type of way towards him, which would totally be justified, and I would understand, but I don't want them to do that. So yeah, I feel like you should know a little bit about whether you really truly want to be with somebody or not. And at this point, I feel like it's a little too late, because I'm already mentally, I have already moved on. It's just physically I'm kind of stuck. So I can't wait until I can physically no longer be in this space, because it is very uncomfortable. Like, we had just bought so much home furniture together, like split the cost. So like washer and dryer, new bedroom set, new mattress. Yeah, I think that was about it. And then of course other little household things. But we were going to purchase a furniture set, but then we broke up, and like I just was like, I'm not about to go have own furniture too, because more than likely I'm going to be the one relocating, and I'm not going to want to take a whole bunch of stuff with me. So it's no point in me even trying to decorate a home with you anymore. So I haven't spent any money towards that, because it's like I'm not about to keep building outwardly when we're not building inwardly in that way. If anything, I'm just trying to prepare myself for what single parenthood is going to be like with 3 children, especially so young. But I know God got me, so I just wanted to come here really quickly and just share that, like, looks are not everything. So if you ever see, like, seemingly a couple who got children or who have children, like the whole, when are y'all gonna get married? Oh, y'all and popped out more, so y'all about to get married, like those type of questions. Like, it's sort of like when a couple has fertility issues and, like, behind the scenes they are actually trying to conceive, but no one knows this because they keep going through fertility issues. So people on the outside are like, oh, when are y'all gonna have kids? Like, man, y'all been together forever now. It's about time to start popping out babies. And, like, inwardly or internally, it's crushing, because it's like, if only you knew what all we're going through behind the scenes, or what all I'm going through behind the scenes, and yet here you are making these comments, and it's like, it's not helpful, because now it makes it even awkward sometimes, because now I have to think of things to say. You know, so it's the same with couples who are not married but have children. Like, who knows if they're really together? Like, just because we're living together doesn't mean that we're together. And so I have had family members say, like, oh, it's time for y'all to get married, or like, when he's gonna put a ring on and stuff like that. And it's like, if only y'all knew. So yeah, those comments, and I know sometimes they come from a good place, or just like a real curiosity, but sometimes it's not helpful. Sometimes it is, like, you know, it just makes the person not even feel good, because you know what's going on the inside. But it's like, if I even get into it, then it's going to open up a bigger can of worms. So it's just best to not even say anything. So I don't post him whatsoever. He's very active in the pregnancy, as well as Kay's life. Like, he's a really great dad, but as far as a significant other for me, he just couldn't be who I needed him to be, and that's okay. So the real concern and priority has been, how do I co-parent with you? How do I create a loving atmosphere still within our home until it's time for me to, you know, go my own way? And that's going to be another discussion at some point, is what does that look like? What does us not being in the same household look like? How do we share the children? How do we spend time with the children together or separately? You know, so it's a lot of hard work, and I wouldn't wish this on anybody at all. But I do hate when people say, oh, well, you chose your child's father, and it's like, yeah, but the person that I chose wasn't who this turned out to be. Like, how was I supposed to know that this person was going to one day cheat on me, or, you know, flip-flop back and forth on whether they wanted to be with me or not, when that was not the energy that was given on the first date or while getting to know each other. Like, I didn't expect any of this. Like, it hurt so much because I did not expect it. Like, I have had people in my past where it's like, I don't know about this one. And, you know, I've never been pregnant before due to that reason as well. But this go around, like, I really thought, like, I found my husband. And, You know, I had so many hard, ugly, truthful conversations with him very early on in our relationship, and even before we got into a relationship, because I'm like, this is my husband, so I'm gonna, you know what, I'm gonna just tell him all of my dirt, get it out the way now, because if he sticks around after all that I tell him about me that's ugly, then I know for sure this is the one God has for me. And like, even after me sharing some of my deepest, darkest, you know, things, and him still wanting to be around and still wanting to be with me, I thought that was confirmation, but that was not, clearly. So my advice to younger women especially, but any woman, is don't rush. Like, I really would not wish single motherhood on anybody, because it really does affect your self-esteem in so many ways, and it really changes the way that you view yourself. No matter how confident you may have been beforehand, it does so much to you when you are carrying life into the world, especially life that you thought you had created in true love, and it turns out to be false. So I would not suggest this on anybody, and I know even if you were to get married before having children, anything could happen. So I don't know what needs to be done, or I don't really have a suggestion. It's just do your absolute best to get to know a person, and take your time getting to know a person before starting a family with that person, because yeah, it's rough. So turn my blinker off, because I know you, I don't want to hear that, because I don't be wanting to hear it. I'm gonna just leave that for now, because I feel like this has been all over the place. And yeah, I just wanted to talk and vent and get it out. So yeah, that's all. I'll probably give y'all a better updated story and version of this, but for now, take care. So at 2 a.m. I started feeling what I thought were Braxton Hicks, and I decided to just lay and try to go back to sleep, but they kept coming and they kept getting more intense, and then I started to feel them in my back, and that's when I knew, oh no, these are contractions. So I originally thought, well, I'll just go back to sleep, because it's not like the babies are about to come right now anyway, and then when I wake up, then I'll go to the hospital. But they just kept getting more and more intense, where I couldn't even go to sleep. So it finally dawned on me that, hey, you're only 33 weeks, not full term, so maybe you should go to the hospital now, because yeah, they're not full term. So called, and it took them a little minute to call me back, so I decided to just come up to the hospital myself to see if maybe they could stop the labor, since my water hadn't broke. And when I got to the hospital, they happened to call me right as I was pulling into the parking lot. I was like, yeah, you should come in, come on up. So I got checked, and I was 5 centimeters. So that was a shock. So because of how dilated I am and such, I'm now in a hospital with the babies expected to arrive today. So this is how we'll be bringing in our new year, with 2 new babies. So yay. But I'm also not ready. Like, I wasn't ready. I thought I had at least 2 more weeks to prepare. So, yes. My children do not know how to do full term. They like to surprise me, and they like to catch me off guard. So, that is that. But the good news is that we have moved into the new place. So, yeah. Because they will be born at 33 weeks, they will have to stay in the NICU automatically since they are under 35 weeks. So that's a bit sad because I wanted to be able to, you know, have that bonding moment and bring them straight home.
10, big deep breath.
Jasmyn, do you want to
This
feel
one
it?
you're having a baby.
Feel it. Feel it.
There you go, your baby's
Got it.
back.
All right, it's coming. All right. Says here.
Okay, let's do
Big
it.
deep
All
breath,
right.
my girl. Let's go. Push,
You
push,
can
push.
got it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Right
There you
here.
go.
There's the head. That's perfect.
Yeah. Big boy. Yes, big boy. Doing great, Mom. Doing great. Doing great.
More. 4,
Come on,
5,
son.
7,
Come on,
8.
son.
Okay, take one breath.
Yeah,
We're going to do it again.
Get in there.
And go.
Nice
Doing
and
great,
strong,
Mom.
mommy. Nice and strong. All the way down.
Yeah.
3,
Yes, ma'am.
4. Beautiful.
Yes, big boy. Big boy. You did it.
I think so. What are you getting out of it, Lord? Just a
Wow.
Well, these are just, well,
Oh,
Do you want to turn them around?
Jasir and Kenji.
hi, bud.
Oh, my big boys.
What's going on?
Oh,
goodness
Kenji on the
gracious.
left, Jasir on the right.
Aww.
Oh, my boys, my boys.
Okay.
Jeez Louise.
Thank you.
And Mommy is holding the boys. Kenji here on the right. Very much alert. Lots of eyes. Apparently he's kicking down there. Jasir on the left. Cool, calm, and collected. Relaxing and maxing. Do a quick body shot. Okay, I'm covering back up now. Alright.
He was missing you, sweet.